Good morning, guten Morgen to you all. Invitation for. So I'm running my WhatsApp messages. This morning we're gonna go on a road trip. I was planning to give you guys a ride around. The days will be so taxing. Now, please be informed that on the 12th of December 2020, about 1940 hours, at Arataka Compound Northwest, 29-year-olds arrested by the police, later charged with setting fire. Go around, the arrest one and them banner. Hey man, Iranian people is when it looks easy, you know, when they drink up the daro, it's a different story. It's full-blown madness. Yeah. So we're going now, cash grant. The reason I asking, I gone past the stage where I study who get the money. I know everybody can get the money. You know, I study what you giving me. You understand? What y'all think about the new rustic look, you know? What y'all think? A nice beard. Yeah. Yelp. Huh? So we're going on a road trip just now. Can the International Court of Justice hear the Guyana case in the validity of the 1899 settlement of the land boundary with Venezuela? I thought media like was for education and sending in a direction. Most people like they're there for confusion. I'm hoping the media houses are going today to the court to support the Haitians and hear what the court is going to say. And this is not for Haitians alone, this is for migrants. Any migrant coming to Guyana, under the laws of Guyana, the international human rights acts and laws should be treated a certain way. So the media houses need to go down there. So migrants across the world could know what is going on in Guyana, right? Now here I tell you, the Ministry of Health tell me for tell y'all, I know how to put it over, because it look like Guyanese only like here but tag name and so. The Ministry of Health tell me for tell y'all, right? For wear your mask. No, if you put it over like your talking name, Guyanese want here done. It's a set. If I say, please wear your mask, and wear your mask properly and stuff. Them not doing that. They never hear about that. You gotta say like somebody tell you for say. You ever hear how them lie that like like Nigel Hughes and the pet lie and all that? You ever heard us put it? Somebody say, somebody do. You understand? It's always some other body. There's a third party. Them like a fifth wheel to coach. Y'all understand what I mean? Most Guyanese don't understand what I mean. Coach only got 4 wheel. So fifth wheel to coach where they gonna do like a wheelie. You know, people ain't know. Long time when they tell, and this is the English language, that is where the English language became very confusing for Guyanese. Because they dropped out early from school. So unfortunately they were incapable of absorbing all the information. Or unable, not incapable. We are very much capable of absorbing the information, but since we don't have the information, it became very confusing in our older age. But now we had to help our kids to further their education in school, and the kid came home and said, Mommy, can you help me to spell this? Or like me, in my case, this is an, Morgentout, a place called Morgentout or something like that over the river. So, when Paul comes and said, Daddy was, I said, I don't know that word. I dropped her from school at the age of 14. So, we all know, we have found ourselves in a very precarious situation, you know? Well, we know not what we say. And you have qualified, so-called claim to be journalists that go about and confuse the nation. You have lawyers that, for God in heaven's sake, I know not what they do. I do not know how they still are a part of the bar. I do not know if their lawyers are a band of gangsters. So, the Guyanese public have found themselves in a very peculiar situation where professionals and politicians and lawyers are like a fifth wheel to a coach. And might I be afforded the opportunity to explain? Well, it means a coach has four wheels, and a fifth wheel is like a wheelie. You wheel in the middle. So, persons such as the Honorable Opposition Leader, Joe Harmon, Ganesh Maipal, MP in Parliament, and the opposition, by the way, they all are like willies. And they're giving the people the willies. Oh. Was that well put? Oh, yeah. So I'm hoping that today, all of the journalists that Guyana have will go and cover what has turned into an international catastrophe. Oh, much of a spillover. Some 26 Haitians came to Guyana, and they were said to be being trafficked. And the opposition, being a fifth wheel to a coach and giving the people the willies, they decided it was not that. Maybe it was something more black. But the courts have had their say in the course of waiting, and we now today need to be in support of our Haitian brothers and sisters. We need to form some sort of representation for them, and we need to support them in the court. Huh? I hope them themselves will be there. Yes. They will be there, yeah? I don't know if it's the Latham's court they're going to, because the last time I saw them, they were heading in a sudden direction in 294 buses. But just not to confuse you, 94 is the route to Latham. Oh, yes. So I don't know. For those of you who are... I've decided to... what must I say? I've decided to use this individual to ensure that you have the proper pronunciation of the words for those old headmasters who hang around here, and those old perverted, those lonely women who's already have gone through menopause and they're just around here trying to correct people's spelling. Yes, like if they were Robin Durat, from word to word. So, a good great morning to all. So, we will take our leave of the English critic now. Yes, hear me tell you. Hear me all them journalists. Yes, sir. I don't know if there's journalists at the journal, but them like a fifth wheel to a coach. When you find them a story, you can't find them. And y'all stop with this accent. Because another accent is somebody I just employed here. You understand? Y'all never hear. Wait, y'all, that wasn't me. Cast these demons out, Lord. That wasn't me. That is one of our new radio announcers that we've employed at Daybreak News. Let them do that. Yes. It's not me being a university, Me to get no distinguished in English. Not me. It's mostly not the wrong now. How you here? They got a movie coming. How you could fudge up your life in 5 years? Mostly not the wrong. The take comes better. Woo! This place hot. You know. So what's the last time? Yeah, look at the source of news. The editor-in-chief mostly not around. All right, let's go on. So I was made to understand yesterday the vice president and Uncle Glenn was to have a showdown and somebody back out. Now let me go back to the let's go back to how to wear your mask. Somebody tell me, as I tell you, Guyanese like the incessant. Somebody tell me, the Ministry of Health want you have to wear your mask for your betterment. You understand? So how you wear the mask? The white part is the inner side, the dark blue part, and this is a surgical mask we're referring to. Other masks are different shapes and forms and different adjustments. So, but this being the widest used mask, I'm telling you about this, the surgical mask, right? Yeah, I understand. You get, yeah. No. This is the outside. Yeah, this is the outside. And they got one tap thing here. Something there inside here. Like somebody poke them in. And this are the thing that hook around your ears. This thing here, hook around your ears. Yeah, you go round and come round. And you hook on your ears. And keep the mask on your face. You know? I understand? Yeah. So when you put on the mask, look at them. Right? And then I'm going to show you how you wear a mask. Right? So you put them, even if your ears lily, but all like your ears big like me one, it better. You don't have a shame for got big ears. Now you see what he use for big ears. It's not only for hair, it's for wearing masks. For save yourself from coronavirus, and for wear shades, goggles. Me see some guys that wear goggles, big goggles, so them gal. Yes, style is good thing you got big ears, gal. Are you shades to fall off your face? Yes. So let me tell you, this is the mask, right? Them call them surgical masks. Me don't know when they call them so. But all them so before coronavirus come, all them surgeons used to wear like this. When them gal get baby and some me see. Yeah, them people them see. I be see he, she see them say. Yeah, like them thing now? Yes. Nice, eh? Yeah, you know like them thing now? Yeah, he, she see them say. So you put yeah. When you put on the mask, get out your ears, right? Make sure your ears they're clear. And you hold them so, you hold here. Now hold inside the mask. Because if you hold inside the mask and the virus been for your hand and you end up in there, then you got in your nose. In your nose hole. Yes, you gotta be careful before you end up in your nose hole. For truth. You never know? You never tell you that? When I attack them every day, you never know that? Well, no, telling critic tell you. Yeah, just take 5 minutes out of your time for start attack them and people name and so. Yes. I'm bad. I the people in the neighbor them new car. Yes, just for this is for your own health and safety. Ministry of Health, I tell somebody to tell me to tell you. Right? Yeah, he says, they shall say. So I'm going to put them so, you put them over your ears, you now hold the mask inside, and you pull them down so, you come bottom of your chin, and you got one thing in here for round about the nose. Right? And you make sure you fit good on your face. Yeah, right? And when you breathe in, you see you pull in because you fit tight and you fit nice. Master wear so. And you now wear upon the chin so. You wear so. Cover your whole face. And if you're ugly, better yet. You got something to show your face. Some of y'all need to wear mask for the rest of your life. Yes. Say, man, me frightened since me have a coronavirus, me frightened for the rest of my life. You know? Yes. So I hope that introduction as to how to properly wear a mask has assisted you in some way. Now, Is it introduction or illustration? Illustration? My God. These words, there's so many of them. Good morning, critic. Like the instruction for the mass. Excellent teacher. CJA handing down. ICJ handing down its decision. That's gonna be a long story. Y'all watch by Ezequiel when they see the Venezuelans coming over. Here, let me hit the road. Now's the time. Just after 10. Mommy. You know, when I, when I watch the opposition leader, right? And when I watch it, some of them banner like Lampy and Pampi them and thing. I think when they small, they slow bad. It's no they catch on. You understand? They take live and catch on. Them is like, Mommy, me want cuckoo. Mommy. Had to be. You understand? Had to be. So let me go along, right? Let me hit the road. Road trip! Is it a safe thing to have a person with multiple personality syndrome driving? If no, I get in a fight with the other people who was there with me. And them one driving all them things too. You guys still got everything in the car, everything set? Thanks. Everything alright? Cool, man. Yeah. Yeah, when Joel come, you know what for do, right? You say you didn't want to lose half the grill, eh? You're there in there. Check, please. Check and make sure. You say you didn't want to lose half the grill, but we do we got to do. We got to get the job done. I hear ya. Okay, cool. Where my alcohol spray there? Where is my alcohol spray? Jesus Christ, like these don't know why these are doing. How this thing end up so? In between where? You just put it in here?
Yeah. What you doing?
Okay, thank you. What the fuck is wrong? Like you broke this thing bad now. It's just that they broke me fudging thing now. Are you hold on, man? Are you hold on? Let me get this thing started out. Michael! You pull this thing out of the windscreen just so. So you didn't release this thing at the back here? You didn't release this thing at the back here? You never do this thing before? If you don't know, you gotta ask, partner. It's broke, you just broke it. Just release it, sir? Just gotta release it and then pull it out. So it's damage, you know. Wait. Let's look at them things, the son. Always observe, safe. Sometimes there's be very absent-minded. That's the problem with the youths today. Observe where you're going and do, how you're going and do it, when you're going and do it. Yeah, so where were we? Critic is a diplomat. He's doing a very good... No, he's a diplomat? A diplomat? I didn't know he's a diplomat. I studying, is it health safe for people with multiple personality syndrome to drive? If the Englishman start fighting for drive now, and the American start fighting for drive, and he want to drive for the left hand and all that, what gonna happen? That's worrying. The thought of that alone worries me. I'll tell you for one last time. Motor cars, it works with gas.
I put 1,000 gas last night.
Oh yeah, because with the thing there, E is empty. E for empty, yes. E-M-P-T-Y, yes. Empty. Every time you jump in, he forging car for drive, it don't have gas inside. I don't know if you draining the gas before I drive it or what. You can make people embarrass me. You put in $1,000 gas. I don't know why you don't drink pipe water, since he's so conservative. Oh shucks. So we head into town. Let me show you how we're going here. Yeah, I like Bearing Ground. Who like Bearing Ground? Hold on. You like Bearing Ground? Call him Kira in the Bearing Ground. I'll show you. Watch good who Bearing Ground. Who like Bearing Ground? Or if you got family or so inside here, loved ones and so what you going on, the man got bottle of water and I stop and get some water to drink. This is the Bearing Ground and the crematorium, no? Crematorium is called it. Yeah, this is the Bearing Ground. Guyanese Critic by. You believe like I got about 8 jumpy for me. Who just go in the Bearing Ground and doing interview in the Bearing Ground and that kind of thing. Guys, Guyanese freaking jumpy bad. Well, only some of them. At least not them where they going to raise up the tobacco. Them look like they're freaking jumpy. They raise up a man like that will lay waste the whole country. Oh my God, they got these little baby thing here. Oh boy. Wait. I see one little tomb. Like it's a little baby but a big by picture dip on it. So what happened is like these parts the finest. What was that? What the hell is this? In love and memory. This by born 1998. How he got to a little tomb like this? Where's this? What you going on here? Me not understand though. What that tomb how it little, right? And the by picture is a big by. So they're like in loving memory of this is bare adults dip on picture dip on this thing. And it's little just a little boxes. Oh, I think it's cremate. Okay. That's the ashes thing there, man. That'll be the ashes thing there. Yeah. That's the ashes thing there. There's buried ashes when they're done with it. Because how you could get it? I gotta find a trend. That's the little confusing to me there. And there's about 3 of them there right down there. Jesus Christ, that hurt my head this man. When I try to figure out things and I can't figure out, it's got me busy. Oh, they bury the ashes. Okay, cool. Alright. Understood. Now, no miss me, you know, but the I gotta get explanation. I like me, it would bother me for days to figure out what the hell is going on there. Yes, which I never see that. I didn't realize they bury the ashes. I know you just throw away the ashes, people just carry the ashes and that kind of thing. Right, so we did here. I'll ever go Deb's Bar. Deb's Bar has got right when it just past Trans-Pacific. Deb's Bar has got there one time. And then man got a nice lunch. I didn't even know they do lunch. They do nice chicken curry, mutton curry, and all kind of different lunch, dal and rice and thing. So yeah, I must try it out. So we did on a road trip today. Oh yeah, I think with the old man look. Some people just put it over nice, it's rustic look, but I call it old man look. And y'all know where Sonny and Sweetie there, right? Then you pass the traffic light coming down from Borby's, right opposite Mondrepo Market. I got a wicked. Oh Jesus, I forget this banner carrying a gas inside. Let me go through Mondrepo and go in the gas station by Before I left, thing I hear them people about a low life hungry belly. You won't call him low life hungry belly. He even got gas in the car. This is my guest setup. When Guyanese find out that he would take a dry life on you. Yes, and with a smile. That's what, yeah, this is specialty with Guyanese people. They say just lie with a straight face. Guyanese is lie with a smile. Yes, and you just calculate how such a cold heart could be so, having such a warm smile, you know? It's like freaky. It ain't easy. Guyanese is a boss, boy. The man who could conjure up an illusion without using any sedatives. I know he's get people on the nerves, but here I tell you, I see Guyanese raise up violent starts an old woman. An old lady, hello critic, I would broke down the gate. An old woman, if you see this woman could barely walk she park. Right? I've been by the lady house, the lady, I target something. And the lady said she wants some help. I said, well, let me call Guyanese. Guyanese, I know I hear about Guyanese. I would break down the gate. Right? I said, what, auntie, me, you know you're so violent? Where does violence come from? You understand? Lady get violent right away. Pull up the tank there for me. No, there's them new model cars. Just touch it and lash it to the back and it's open. Like you're not accustomed to people with fancy car coming in. Man, yeah, don't try to. Your boss got to carry on a crash course how to deal with these new cars.
Alright.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Morning, babe. It ain't open. She don't know about cars like this. And she just born. It ain't open. She got like tell she, but you can't think it. Tell me, sorry, I do not understand how to operate these kind of cars. You understand? No. Don't try to think. You ever see car was run for E? The other day driving with some partner. Go again, a man come wash your car. So then by selling we go by Debs and cool out a little bit, right? Next time I use the car, I do some buck. I do some bam bam. I start shake the car so, right? And the gas has moved from side to side in the tank. Hey there, man, what you doing? This is one man in the backseat videoing me. Man said, what you doing? I said, why doing? I reaching by Debs. And we go, well, where does do you pull, you drive, and then you put the car in neutral and let the car roll. So you not burn gas. All them things, these cars, these new model cars, like what I got? Just do all kind of thing. Gotta get a car like that for Guyana, by. Guyanese ain't easy. If the man gonna drive this car, if Mike can drive this car knowing that this is your hand and foot will depend on, and you see that E, it telling you MTEEE, knowing that you're doing serious business. How much I got for you? Give me 1 minute, hold on. 1, 2, I gotta make up this change. I gotta broke up piggy bank soon. Hey, thanks, babe. It's safe. Yeah. Yes, so this is Monrepos. And then this is length up. You know, like drive on this length up, man. It's road rough. You want to go nice smooth road, right? So this is length up. This supermarket named Blue Moon. What's a Blue Moon by? Once in a blue moon. You ever hear the term? Once in a blue moon? Yes, and there's them people where you don't see them when they're good. There's only come by you once in a blue moon. Estella, they're bad. This problem, that problem. Girl, I sorry me come for see you long. The only time this comes with a problem once in a blue moon. My mother used to say so. Oh God, Marseille, let me get y'all laugh with Marseille. Let me get y'all laugh with Marseille. Marseille catch another one. Who remember the other day when I called him more than actually she want buy no, she want trouble your money. With the Marseille gas stove and so. Who remember, y'all remember when I called my mother the other day and I tell she about the deal. And I tell you she would buy you ammo? Who remember? Y'all tell me if y'all remember the story. Y'all put it up there if y'all remember. The day when I called my mother morning, I called my mother and tell she about the deal what Marseille got. Y'all remember the story with my mother? Who remember the story? She got 3 20-pound bottle and 1 40-pound bottle. Y'all remember? Me mother, when Marseille had the last deal for 12,000, she buy 3 stove, 3. She have 3 extra stove. She stove what she cook it with. 3 20-pound Marseille bottle. And she have a big stove and a 40-pound gas bottle. Who you believe called me this morning want to buy one of the Marseille deal for $14,500? Here, I can't make up these things. I can't make up these things. And as sure as my mother, I'm sure as my mother. Because characteristics and traits I get, what the lady get, can't come by learning. It got to be in genes. You understand? You could learn crazy? No, you can't learn crazy. You got to be crazy. You understand? So I know it's my mother, but I think me and my mother is alien. They pick me up and they put me on this earth as an experiment. Because I don't know these people. You understand? But she little extreme to me. Who you believe wake me up this morning? Let me stop and make a call for you to hear. I can't make up this story. Hear this. The lady called me this morning. I would like to have one of those deals. Do the Marseille still have the 14.5 deal? Must pick me up, let me go and buy one. As a God above me, my mother have 3. My mother lives alone. I think she now hit 70. She lives alone. She only cook 1 time a day. That's if she cook. I mean, she cooks a time. It's whole week she hot in her back as well. She already have 3 stoves on standby in box, 3 gas bottle, a 40-pound cylinder, and she big stove with she baking with us. Now let me make sure I was hearing her right when she called me this morning. So like I said, you called me this morning, I was sleeping. I can't make this thing. Give to me.
Hello?
Hi ma, this morning when you called me, I was sleeping, so I didn't really get you. What you want me to do for you?
I think, man, I believe I done left the down.
You don't buy the one by the one.
Eh?
How much you got? How much you got already?
I got 15,000.
Oh, no, not the money. How much gas cylinder you buy from Marseille already?
I got 3 20-pound and 1 40-pound. That's 100 pounds.
Okay.
So I left the down and buy 3 plastic chair instead.
Okay, mommy. All right, safe.
Bye-bye.
She changed your mind again. You want to see she make sure buy the Marseille gas? Just for the fun of it? I can't just say, you understand? Plastic chairs always sell. Marseille deals that are always there. And she said, come pick me up right away, we're going to buy. There's no joke, the lady got 3 20-pound cylinder and a 40-pound cylinder. And I have a stove and I don't have no cylinder. There, I can't make up these things. Yes, sir. It gotta be me or me mother from some other planet, right? And the people them just take we and realize they don't want to be on the planet and drop me off as an experiment on Earth. Because since a very young child, I realized these people and me different. Yes, sir. these people in this country and me different. Right? No, Joe, I can't say no. Here, me mother call me just now. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. What call just and say, you know something? Let's buy it. You imagine? Me mother got hammock, me mother got me. What she gonna buy plastic chair? Nobody visits she. She visits everybody. She just want to buy something. That's that. It makes you spend over 14,000 pound Massey. That's that. I think for all them credits from Massey getting from me mother, they're supposed to give she one the free. But that would be exclusive. If Massey turn up by me mother house and give she a gas and then the free and do a presentation, you hear what I tell you? Massey would be the best thing in the world. Me mother win something at time. I think she win a gas over something. Hold on. Let me find out. Is wish she win from Payless. And Payless was the best thing that ever happened in Guyana. Even better than Jagdio and Irfan Ali. You would not believe. Let me find out this wish she buy from Payless. Or wish she win from Payless. If Massey set it up and say, look, we presenting you with a with a gas off, my mother would literally walk house to house and tell people how Massey is the best gas. Not no joke. You just gotta give she something free. Hold on. Here she win something. Hold on.
Hello?
Hi, mommy. Is where you win from Payless?
I won a 4-burner table model stove.
Okay. You still buy from them? You still buy from them? Yeah, they got promotion for Christmas and so. They got promotion for Christmas. They got pass and see we're going to have with them. I know they sell a lot of good things and so.
Alright then, bring your passes.
Alright, mommy. Yeah, she went a 4 model gas stove, right? Here now. Me mother is go looking for thing at Payless so Payless don't sell. If you ask me mother for buy, when after the year, I think she must get tired of it now. But after the year, the whole year after, Payless, she win the stove. If you ask for anything, you ask for center pads, she's sending you to Payless. I can't make up these things. If you ask for car parts, she said it to Payless first. Only buy things if Payless don't have it. You understand? Oh God, I love you, mommy. I love you. Hi, ma.
Hi. Hello?
Yeah, mommy.
You got any need for extra bed and mattress?
Yes, you got an extra bed on mattress, give me?
Another couple of days. Bye-bye.
Alright, mommy. It's just a try is get the bed and a mattress. Thing I give away, she must be going and buy a bed and a mattress. You got a need. I always got a need for something. Somebody got a need, not me. We house full. Me can't anything me put anyway between the bed, the clothes with all about the place and the garbage. I ain't no way with the bed and the chair and once in the barrel and box of that. It's just a drive. Yeah, I said. I wonder if she can call in a couple of minutes and give me a wardrobe though. So that I could end up with a side chick and I could furnish a house. You understand? With what me mother got to throw away, I could pick up a side chick just and say, baby, let's get serious and just put a bed in a room and with a wardrobe and I want a me mother stove and I end up with a side chick. You know how much money I could furnish a house right now? You understand? How much money I could furnish right now? I could furnish a house from what me mother throwing away. Just to try you wake up in the morning, you get bed and thing, and you get a girl. You understand? Girl, you ain't gonna know if you go. Hey, you will link up. You understand? You will be me side chick. And I use your sugar daddy. I give you a bed and thing. And I go take one of my mother plastic chair and give you too. Yeah, we got plans. We got plans for the future. And this is no joke. You got some stupid data. Just make plans with banner like though. Yeah. They would get screwed a whole year, carry a baby for 9 months. You understand? For a bed and a plastic chair. Yeah, and they in love. This is the plan. They happily in love. Get screwed a whole year for 4 plastic chair. Oh Lord. I tell you, if I were a woman, they would have called me a whore because they gotta give me much more than that. Forget this red coochie. That's not me. They would have got to call me a whore. So we going on the road here. Right? So this Grand Coastal left on my side here. Sorry, we are fully booked. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't go Grand Coastal for the holiday. The people say sorry, they're fully booked. Oh, Lord. So Grand Coastal is fully booked, my mama. Yes, I get a bed. I'm looking for a side chick now. Because what I gonna do with a bed? Paul get bed, Sean get bed. Yeah, they we buy bed for everybody. You understand? I need a side chick. Sugar Daddy Critic. Next you say ducking and running in somebody's house. You understand? I hear that, you know the word critic, watch what she ducking and running. Watch she ducking and running. Next thing you hear, when I come to the program, I start cussing and behaving bad. This time I hear know the woman got me losing my mind. You understand? Hello? Hello? Hi. Yeah, what you going on here? I thought Ramjatan would catch out all these cow before he left office. He still left back some scrawly cow. Yeah, imagine me with a side chick. By telling you about it. And she know that I can't talk me story. Eh? Like keep me carne by it. I just stay with Pamela. At least as long as pumping in illegal. Hey, with the world going, I hope they make, because they try to legalize the Bamsi thing. You understand? Now, when they got shot here, you know, life and life and living is about supply and demand, right? At least in the 21st century, in the modern world, life is about supply and demand. So if you got a supply, hello. Why I don't carry my mother? How when them people with a scar from this long distance, when they see me to me face, the whole demeanor is changed. Eh? These cockroaches. Yeah, so I tell you. Now, I studying if in the future they might make pumping illegal, because they gonna make Bamsi legal. Nothing illogical about that. Right? Well, they're working on that. That in the future, don't worry. You don't play no game. This is the world we're living in, right? Don't get homophobic and all them things now. And next thing, when now you got a high supply of Bamsi, low supply of Willie, because they buys them masturbating, they might make masturbation illegal. For fulfill the demand. You understand? No, here I talking it's sound like joke, it's not like funny thing. No, we talking in a society that is a matter of fact. We got homosexuals, we got heterosexuals, we got all kind of sexual. Here was the thing bothering me. You see this truck here? I want to have this truck broke down. Because these people come with this cherry picker truck. Couple days now, and it left right here cutting down one tree. Like they get him pay for take long time for do a project. I don't know what a cherry picker truck doing there. Park up there, but for 4 days now. Yes, and they playing a game. Because I sure taxpayers got paid for that. So they playing like if the project take a jewel and a crown. Yes, I tell y'all about this thing, and which is a reality. Homosexuality is a reality. It's people brother, it's people husband, it's all kind of thing, right? So we moving forward with them. Alright. So the laws at some point in time will have to accommodate everybody to make sure people are not trampling on other people's rights. Right? I know what the politicians gonna do in the future. They want votes. When the numbers of the people who are in support of homosexuality become greater and they want to stay in the power, they will do whatever they have to do. So it is coming. And all of we gotta live our life. The Christians gonna keep hollering as an abomination to God. The Muslims gonna got issues. You understand? And the rainbow flag gonna fly. Right? Now, when that happens, now you gotta remember, 100 years ago, 300 years ago, slavery was a reality. It become an obsolete, you can't even say obsolete because it didn't get old. It should have never been. Slavery should have never been. Right? But it was. So you got that's 300 years ago. If you tell people 100 years ago that homosexuality, they got time the church used to burn homosexuals, right? And if you tell somebody 100 years homosexuality gonna be legal and it's gonna be an accepted thing in society, they would kill you. And recently the Catholic Church accepted homosexuality now, right? You got Catholic, you got everybody being more where God say facilitating of these kind of things, because nonetheless everybody is human being. Your sexuality shouldn't be defining how you live in our society, right? Because if you look at the modern society, right, a man's sexuality, you got homosexuals is all them big great fashion designers and all them things, no? You understand? So people's sexuality shouldn't define what is their position in society and how they're looked at, right? There's your sexuality and there's your personal thing, there's your personal human rights. So we got to reach, at some point in time we got to reach this crossroads where we got to accept that, well, alright, you do your thing, I do my thing. As a Christian, you respect me, yes, and even homosexuals are Christians, right? These are topics that people don't want to talk about, but when I'm in the mood, I talk about it because it's reality, right? Not for y'all got anti-man friends, not for y'all there with gay men and playing like if you like. I know a lot of gay people. I meet gay people, talk to gay people, and I don't feel any way funny about them. You understand? And just like how they got bad people and good people with straight people, they got them with gay people. So it's not all bad, right? And it's not even for the most part bad. No. The reality is, I am wondering when they done get the gay thing up and running and going, and I had something to do for 11 o'clock. Yeah, when they done do that, they know they got a high supply of this Bamsi thing. What happens with masturbation and men if they gonna make it illegal? And it's sounding funny, it's sounding crazy, might even be at this time, but just like when people used to talk about homosexuality and like it was an abomination, yes, and that is now legal in Canada and certain part of the States, right? So just like how it used to sound funny then, it's gonna sound funny now, right? So let me look at that. What's gonna happen in the future, right? Let me look at that. This is the reality of the world we live in. Everything is everything. Say, brother. Roger. Yeah. So we heading into the town. This is Sherry Street. Them by do you know for Sherry Street? And the BP when you get in is by reverse. Imagine you driving a car when you imagine the reverse, the reminder coming in. So right away I feel like I'm going back. Yeah, so we gotta look at the realities of things, eh? You know, I know a lot of gay people, and they got a lot of people in coming out. They're really interested in being gay on the forefront. They got the personal life, there's the sexuality, there's where they get the sensation or wherever from. But when the personal life, they're very much professional. You understand? How does it cross boundaries with the kids and these kind of things? There's me problem with that. You know, when you start educating kids, like there's no logic. Everything else in the world, we try to find a scientific explanation for it. You understand? But Bamsi is Bamsi. It didn't make for that. You watch it, the thing don't have nothing for lubricate. You know what this thing make for. You using it for another purpose. You understand? Find a whole different explanation mentally and spiritually for it. But, you know, nonetheless, it's like you put in a drum on your head and say, a drum make for brain. It's drum sense day in. You understand? No. But we are there. The main fact we are in this situation. They are a growing homosexual population. Right? There might be some there, we might be anti-men. I'm hoping I did long before that. You understand? I'm hoping I got to me make a long before that. Because then you're not gonna left and go hell. Hell gonna right there. You understand? Right? So no, at the rate it growing. Right? Who can left back? Man I left good woman and got there with man. Who can left back? Eh? So from now, once we here, I dey all for straight talk. Right? I ain't flying no flag, but no rainbow flag. But everybody has their rights, and nobody has the right to trample upon another individual right. So if a man has or a woman has her sexual preferences, I think in a civilized society, as a civilized people, we should respect that. You're gonna accept and calculate, well, yes, this is me thing. No. You accept that you're a God-fearing person and you think it is your belief in the sight of God, this is wrong. You gotta keep it to yourself, you understand? Because when they're done, it's the same God make all of we ask your God how the one end up so. That's where you gotta ask your God. Don't try to get your God for cut down the homosexual man. Ask your God how the homosexual man end up so. You understand? That's where you gotta ask your God. You gotta ask your God for forgive the homosexual man. Right? And that's one of the problems, you know, being able to find forgiveness in hard. That's why when them low life hungry belly people call and cuss and so, me don't worry them because me sorry for them. You understand? I am the Guyanese Critic. I am the first person has been able to do what I do, being real, being factual, being honest with the Guyanese people, and it is not easy. It is not easy. People heart obviously are born. You understand? But there's your problem. Man, some man like the wife, some man like the children. A mother kill. You have everybody need she go by story. A mother kill she daughter for man. A mother kill she daughter for man. More than she daughter put you in a suitcase and dump she body for man. Who is me? We're telling her the truth for like. Man really had Jesus. A man named Jarvis Small. You understand? Yes, man she like. She killed your husband all for man. So she then in jail for life. And appealing she case. So you gotta look at things from that perspective. Who is me? A man who bringing the truth for you. Some people don't even like the self. You understand? Some people don't like the self. There's no joke. Hi, bro. I dead on here ready. So when you're ready, you could come over. See if I did pull it up that one. Yeah. So, that's one of the problems we have in our society. We tend to lose sight of reality. Yes, I mean, you listen to people like Ganesh, enough, you could get stupid just listening to Ganesh. You could get lost in translation. Because the amount of bullshit the man tell you with a smile, yes, that man still talking, they ain't showing the SOPs, but disputing the SORs, and they call for recount. At least, Jack, you set them up for call. Hey, this country needs it, but if I know the politics in this country, what's going on behind the scenes? Half you're going to live in, well, all over the world. All over the world. All over the world. I like these houses. You see these kind of old model houses? I like them. The architecture and everything. I'd love to live in a house like that. I mean, if it's the little Portuguese in me. Because Portuguese people like old thing and stay in old house. But yes, I like them houses. Shit, like I turn the road. Turn the road. Yeah. I did I carry on a surely promenade yard. Yeah. So sometimes people come and say, critic, why them people stay so, why they stay so? The main fact that I anger them every day. If a man call and cuss and he ain't got none for several critic, like some people call and say, stop telling people a lie. Just tell me the one. One of the lie them. One. Oh, a lie that the Haitians them jumping a bus yesterday and get me. Eh? I hope the liar convinced them to come back and go to court. A lie? Just name one of the lie. That's all I want. One lie. Yeah, that me don't keep those secrets. I tell you all, if I could walk naked, I like walk naked. When you say that me robe is naked, I be. I ain't got no thing. If I could walk naked, I would have done that. But it's just not the way of the world. You understand? We got wear clothes. Yes. Even the Neanderthal did. Wore clothes. See, I'll take care. I go in and check out. I'm going to stop outside by the president again and see if I give me 25,000 now. Yeah, I get y'all 25,000. Yeah, I'll take care. Yeah, I'll have a nice tour of town. We got to do this drainage properly and this water what is building up at the side of the road, man. It's real bullshit. Yeah, I'll take care, guys. Peace out. Take the bed and pull all the thing on top. She really getting kicks out of mom. My mother's a team player. Nah, if she find out if somebody tells she's call me and cuss me. So that's why I don't work. Oh shit, yeah, I still there. That's why I don't really worry when people cuss me, because if me mother call and find out what is that for. If somebody tells she asks you where the people money there. Yeah, I get rap. I love how you make us laugh, work money. Yeah, if me mother find me mother call and cuss me. I tell you, F and S something. Good morning, sir. I'm from Potentia on the West Bank. I have been almost 4 months now since I have filled my pink slip and I have not received any anything yet. Oh, Jesus Christ, 4 months? The government ain't even 4 months. You could talk a lie. The government only there even 4 months. And she full of, or he full of pink slip. 4 months now. Oh my God. God help Guyanese people now. Here, me can make up this. Hear this. Good morning, sir. I am from Potentia on the West Bank. It has been almost 4 months now since I full my pink slip. I have not received anything yet. I was told by one of the agents who is distributing the cash grant that they have to go back to Parliament before they look after the pink slip form. People, I do not know if it's true or false. Well, I know about the pink. Going back to Parliament, I know what you saying is false. 4 months now you full up the pink slip? You full up the pink slip even before the pink slip them come out? Jesus Christ. Guyanese, are you stop the man? Are you stop a little bit the man? Oh, wait. Why is this so? Oh, Jesus Christ. 4 months you put on the pink slip? I mean, you make a genuine mistake there. Oh shit, to find back this thing?